Hey Faith NextGen, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm so excited for the day that we get to finally worship in person together. I hope that day is coming soon, but until then, I'm super excited to be bringing the devotional for us today. And so when really trying to figure out what I was going to talk about, the Lord kept on reminding me just of what He's been teaching me coming into this new year, and that is how to step out of your comfort zone and get into a rhythm. One that is spending more time with Him, but also into a rhythm where you're stepping out, one, of your comfort zone, but out of just a place where you may just feel stuck. So stepping out of your comfort zone and removing those things that are standing in the way between your relationship with Him and things that are keeping you from fulfilling the commandments that He has on our life. And so I know this year it's easy to do that. We are in the same places, we're hanging out with the same people, and we're not traveling as much. And so it's easy to get into a routine and a rhythm. I get it. I'm an introvert. I love routine. But I think that the Lord calls us, especially in Scripture, to step out of that into something so much more. And so we can really see that in Hebrews 12, verses 1 through 2. He says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before Him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God." And so the one thing that the Lord really spoke to me and convicted of in these passages is that His command on our life doesn't change with our circumstances and doesn't change with our seasons of life. And so we are to seek Him daily, look to Him daily, and we are to love Him more every day, to worship Him, and to share the gospel with people who do not yet know Him. It doesn't say run the race with endurance when this happens, or if your life looks like this. It says run the race with endurance. And so I know that can be hard. There are going to be days where it's difficult to do it, but we do it because He first did it for us. And so I think that A.W. Tozer has a quote in his book, The Knowledge of the Holy, that I think really fits that well. And it says, "Until we have seen ourselves as God sees us, we are not likely to be much disturbed over conditions around us, as long as they do not get so far out of hand as to threaten our comfortable way of life." And so until we, one, are seeking the Lord, finding out the things that break His heart, looking for the people who don't know Him, and stepping out into boldness, we will stay in the same place that we are. We'll stay in our safety, but you cannot grow in your comfortable way of life. And so that's going to look different for each and every one of us. For some of you, it may have been talking to a friend who you haven't seen in a while, or it may be sharing the gospel with a family member or friend who doesn't know Him. And for some of you, you may not even know where to begin. And so I urge you to ask the Lord for that guidance and to reveal those places in your life that need to change, that are keeping you from sharing the gospel with people and from stepping out into such a greater plan that the Lord has for us. We've got to stop making decisions based on what pleases us the most, but instead ask the Lord what will please Him. And so that's really all that I have for today. I'm so excited for this new season of life with NextGen and what the year has to bring. And so I hope that this encourages you and challenges you, and I can't wait till we worship together in person.